going on, everybody? Gear Up with PEG returns. Ryan over here and a very special guest, Tom Cruise, in the house.
Oh, thank you. I do like to think of myself as the maverick of PEG for sure.
You also might know him as Andrew. You definitely love him as Andrew. And Andrew, in turn, loves this guy right here. Andrew, tell us about our beautiful drone.
Yeah, this is our drone here. It's a DJI Inspire 1. It's part of the top line that DJI makes. DJI, for those familiar with drones, makes a bunch of drones from something more of the consumer market to the the high-end professional market that you have right here. And it's an incredible tool that we've had now for a while, and we've gotten some amazing footage from this that we would not have been able to get any other way.
Yeah, it definitely adds a lot, especially to the really higher end produced pieces. I mean, I think a couple right off the top of my mind, the Why Not Akron video that has gotten a lot of exposure, and also the Vegas Gold Knights intro video that we did for the new NHL team this season. We used this in the Vegas shoot to shoot out in a canyon in the middle of nowhere, basically, out in Nevada. And then for the Why Not Akron video, we got some beautiful skyline shots. So it's obviously versatile. If you're a client and you want drone footage in a shoot, what are the best applications for it?
You want a drone, I think, if you really want to show off the space, whether it's the facility that you're in, or you have something part of your product or your company that you want to show off a lot of space from a unique angle. Because this lens here, we've got lenses in our arsenal that we could put on a Red or an FS7 to get as wide, but when you're 200 to 400 feet in the air, you're seeing the world from a completely different lens, if you will.
Very nice. I see what you did there. Now, let's talk, when speaking of lenses and things of the sort, let's talk about quality, because I know a lot of people, they know they can go to a Best Buy, maybe even a Target, or jump on Amazon and pick up a drone relatively inexpensively and fly it around their neighborhood and get some cool family pictures and stuff like that. But for a professional application, this is a whole different animal, right?
Absolutely. I think the big thing with this particular unit is that it can film 4K raw footage, and that's a huge thing, especially when you're in the aerial film world. And the big reason for that is, if you have something like a DJI Spark or a Mavic that's more of the consumer line, you can get some great footage from up in the air. But one of the big things is that because this shoots raw, you can actually dehaze the footage. So if you're up on a beautiful day, but it's cloudy and hazy, that's gonna ruin your video shoot. Something like this, we're able to, it could be cloudy or hazy. We take it into our editor, because since it's 4K raw, remove all that haze instantly, and there you have gorgeous footage that you would not have been able to get any other way.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that firsthand on some of the shoots we've done. I remember one actually that was actually out in park out in the canyon, and it was a cloudy day, and if you saw the footage in the video at the end, it looked sunny and beautiful out.
Yeah, it's incredible what it's able to do, and it's tough because you can't picture it when you see it, because you haven't removed that haze when you're looking through the lens as it's flying up there. But once you take it into the editing software and do it, it's incredible the quality that you're able to get.
Yeah, definitely. So I think one other thing we should talk about here is how you actually go out and do this. So obviously it's controlled via a remote control type system. How many people do you need? How does that process look like on actual shoot day?
Yeah, well, typically for our shoots, depending on how complex they are, we'll have somewhere between 2 to 3. We can have additional if it's a very large project. We'll definitely have 2 always, because we have one person controlling the drone and one person who always has their eyes on the drone and is able to communicate, with the operator. The operator is focused on the shot and focused on the safety of the event, but you actually have someone whose sole job is to always have eyes on the drone and to let the drone operator know if there's any conditions that they see that could be unsafe potentially. As well, when we do the larger events, we'll have a third person who can operate the camera and is a backup pilot in case something were to happen.
Gotcha. Now, pre-shoot day, and this is something that's also very, very important, is especially with high-end commercial video, you can't just take these things out and fly them anywhere. There's a lot of prep work that needs done in terms of, you're an actual certified drone pilot, and then also, I know getting certification and clearance is a big deal too. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, for sure. So we here at PEG, we have 2 licensed drone pilots, myself and the goose to my Maverick, Josh Kuss. We're both licensed pilots, and getting the license was a big thing, They had recently changed the drone law, and we studied and we passed with flying colors, if I may. But we thought that was going to be the difficult part, and the actual difficult part is managing all of the flight maps and where you can fly, where you can't fly, contacting the FAA to let them, know that you want to do a video there, and then working with the tower to schedule everything. We've even had to contact the TSA on multiple occasions to fly sometimes. So when you're flying these in the commercial world, it can get very, very difficult, and you make a lot of risks. So making sure that you have a licensed team who knows the law and knows how to do things legally is a huge thing.
Yeah, definitely. I know that's something that matters a lot to us here at PG, is making sure that not only for our sake, but also the sake of our client, the safety of others, like making sure everything is done completely legally, completely safe, and that's invaluable on these shoots.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's, you have an 8-pound camera system here that could be flying 400 feet above the ground. You want to make sure that everyone on your staff and anybody who could be in the area is going to be safe at all times.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very tricky machine to operate and to do it well, but you guys do a great job of it. It captures some great footage. If you want to see some examples of that, you can go to our website, prittentertainmentgroup.com. Also, you can check out our social channels, Facebook, Twitter. There's a third one if you want to see some still pictures, perhaps a sepia tone, maybe a rise filter even.
If you wanted to see something instantly, maybe like an Instagram
or Telegram.
Ooh.
You can ask us one of those too. Maybe a singing telegram. Who knows what you'll get? The next wave of social media. Check out all those options. Maybe not the Telegram thing, but you never know. That's how things go. For Andrew, I'm Ryan. This has been Gear Up with PEG. Now, we're going to fly away. See you guys.